Hey guys, Daniel Zero. Afternoon coffee break. Working on some fence and cleaning out some more areas over there. I put the word out up and down the creek. Got a bunch of the old timers at the markets and stuff looking for goats. Hopefully we can get some goats in here soon. When we do, I will definitely bring you all along for the ride. Mm. Holy crap, that's good coffee. Uh, First off, I want to say a very special big old hello to my good friend Fred's mother, Ann. Hello, Ann. Thank you very much for your support, and thank you very much for watching my channel and hanging out with me whenever I put videos out. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody who watches my videos as well. It means a lot to know that there's people out there who are like-minded, and and will still act as a community. God forbid when the time comes, but I think the time is coming. Which leads me into what I'm going to visit about a little bit today. Next week, the week of the 8th of April, today is the 4th, the Senate is going to be voting on some of their gun ban measures, some of their new firearm restrictions. Um, and just because everybody thinks that the Feinstein thing is done, please do not think that it's done. They are going to, I can almost guarantee, like they did in '94, backdoor it as an amendment onto another bill somewhere, and we have to be vigilant. Universal background checks. You know, man, I am just so sick and tired of always having to fight with the people who are supposedly elected to look out for our best interests. We already have background checks when you purchase a firearm. You go through a background check. Making the quote unquote universal background check, making it illegal for me to pass down a shotgun to my son that was given to me by my father. They want to make that illegal. And that will criminalize me and then criminalize him for giving him a family heirloom. If you don't know what the universal background check is, please look it up and do some research on it. Uh, in a nutshell, it's going to lead to all firearms registration, which is exactly what they want, so they know where everything is. I got this from the NRA today, the alert, which I will contact my senators and my representatives, and I will once again contact my state officials and my county officials and let them know what my feelings are, and that I do not, nor do I wish that they would support any kind of new laws concerning firearms whatsoever. No more. Nothing. No more. Not one more thing. There's going to have to be a time when we, the people, have got to stand up. Not, we the corporations. They're the Bill of Rights. Bill of unalienable rights. Rights. Not the Bill of Suggestions. And I'm getting tired of always having to fight with our elected officials, and I think that we need to put them all out of a job. But I don't foresee that happening, to be honest with you. All this stuff is going on. There are people whose job it is all day long. All they have to do all day long is figure out a way to write legislation, to write these legislation and these bills to make everybody happy to where they can get passed, while they've got agendas, hidden in them somewhere, to where it's going to just end up banning everything, and then it'll lead to, or whatever. I don't know. I don't foresee the whole, door-to-door confiscation thing, but I do foresee the time where it comes where if somebody sees a firearm and they say, well, that serial number is not registered, that makes it an illegal firearm, so now all of a sudden you're a criminal. And as soon as you're a criminal, then you can't have gun rights anyway, so I don't know, y'all. I'm just concerned about the world that we live in. The prices of food is very quietly going up. My grocery bill this month was about $80 more than it was last month, and I didn't get that much more. Matter of fact, I got almost the same amount, the same thing that I get every month to get us through the month, and it was, like I said, about $80 more. This very quietly going up. Very quietly, our economy is going into the crapper. Our president's giving back 5% of his salary, though. Man, what a gesture, huh? What a gesture. That's going to save a lot of money right there. How about you stop taking $1 million vacations 6 or 7 times a year? That would probably help out a little bit with the economy. You think? I'm very concerned about the future of our country, and I'm very concerned about our rights, and I am even more concerned about the world my children are going to inherit. That is my main drive on why I do what I do, because I can just feel it in my guts. Something is not right. There's too many things on the stove that are at the boiling point, and you're not going to get all the stove turned off before something boils over. The economy's in a crapper. Politicians are lying to us with every breath that they take, and they're using false information to try to persuade us, and they're lying to us repeatedly. But I guess since they wear fancy suits, it's okay. I don't know what else to say, y'all. I'm very frustrated with how the world is right now. I'm very frustrated with the fact that politicians don't seem to understand that criminals do not follow procedures. You can implement all the rules and laws that you want. Criminals are going to be criminals regardless, because that's what they do. That's why they call them criminals. Well, anyway, I'm quite sure there's going to be people who are going to thumbs down this video because they think that we should all be under the strictest control, and we should all let the government dictate what we do on a daily basis and have complete control over everything that we do, because that'll make everything okay. Because they haven't taken the time to crack open the history book and see what happens to people whose governments have complete control over them. And that just seems to me like that's the direction that we are headed in, when the police and the government and everybody has infinite power, and we have no power and no way to correct any mistakes that we have made, no way to defend ourselves. I don't see anything good happening. I don't see a land full of rainbows and unicorns who fart Skittles at every step. I just see dark times. But hopefully we can avoid all that. Using a little common sense. Doing a little bit of reading, a little bit of research. I don't read good, and if I can read and do a little bit of research and learn about things, then anybody can do it. And I'm sorry that this seems like a little bit of a gloomy video, but you see things like this and you wonder why. Why do they want that? Why do they want that? Because they're concerned about criminals? As they catching, politicians all the time taking bribes, that makes them a criminal. I guess they are concerned about making sure the criminals are going to be okay, huh? I don't know. That's my 2 cents, y'all. I've been thinking about this better part of the morning and the better part of the day, and something just don't sit right with me. Something just don't sit right. Food prices and people's ability to take care of themselves is very quietly going up. Electric bills, water bills, food bills, gas bills. But there's not a whole lot of talk about that. Everybody wants to talk about, Justin Bieber freaking out, or, Honey Boo Boo, or whatever crap it is. It's just, I don't understand it. I don't understand it, but I guess I'm not supposed to understand it. All I can do is all I can do, which is contact my officials and let them know how I think. And try to hope that all of you guys out there who believe, as I believe, would also contact your officials and let them know that we don't want any more, no more laws, no more restrictions, and to concentrate on what's important, like getting our economy back in shape to where people can actually make a living and provide for themselves. I think that would be okay. That's my personal opinion. But anyway, guys, I don't mean to be doom and gloom because I'm usually not doom and gloom, and I'm really not doom and gloom now. I guess I'm just in my own way trying to say, plant a garden because food's getting more expensive. You know, if you have the ability to put a couple chickens or a couple rabbits out behind your house, and do so. You know, food's getting more expensive. Uh, Try to take care of each other. I'm planting an extra garden. I've got new neighbors across the road. They've got very young children. Very young children. I mean, one of them's a newborn baby. And I'm doing the best I can to try to help them learn and try to get them into canon. And I'll have a bigger garden. And we'll try to take care of each other. You know, we have each other's backs. And we all need to have each other's backs. So, you know, good luck, everybody. And I'll try to make you giggle here at some point in the near future, in the very near future, because I need to have a good giggle myself. So, anyway, guys, God bless every one of you. Thanks for watching. The end. Buzz, buzz, the end.